Peace, love, and light, Aquarius, and welcome to your general love reading. If you're new here, my name is Ty, and I'm really happy to have you. Hopefully you'll take a look around, like what you see, and hit the subscribe button. If you're returning, thank you so much for joining me again. I truly appreciate all of the love and the support. Hopefully you've already subscribed to the channel. You guys, if you're new to tarot and you don't know how this works, it is a general love reading, which means everything won't resonate. Please take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Also keep in mind that roles are interchangeable, so you should place yourself and everybody in your story where you know they belong, because only you know where everybody goes. Okay. Also, just so you know, I have set the intention and meditated on the Aquarius energy for placements, Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. So if you have Aquarius in any of those areas, there may be a message in here for you. You guys, I have pulled the beginning spread for the energy, the current energy between you and your person, or the person on your mind. And then I will pull for what you can expect next regarding their actions and advice as well. Okay, so Aquarius, right now I feel like there is some sort of an obstacle between you and your person because of this Five of Wands here. I feel like either you or them are experiencing petty arguments, disagreements, just not seeing eye to eye. This may have caused for some of you even separation, or just going no contact. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's the gist of this right now. I feel like someone here is really trying to control themselves from either being like entirely emotional or just like lashing out. This could be an internal struggle as well, maybe controlling themselves from reaching out to you, or you reaching out to them. Again, place yourself, you know, where you belong. Reverse the roles however you see fit. You did also make an appearance in your reading. Here's the star, which is Aquarius energy. And anytime that you appear in your reading, it puts you in a powerful position. Okay, so it's a positive sign, outside of the fact that the star is a positive omen all in itself. But yeah, with the star here, I feel like the energy between the two of you is that you both want to heal this connection. You're both hopeful that you will be able to heal this connection. And it tells me that there is a lot of love here. And there's a desire to, again, heal, this connection. With the Chariot, it does tell me that you're both looking to move forward and yeah, to fix things. This could also be seeing a future and seeing the possibility of reconciliation here. With the star and the Chariot together, I feel really positive about this. I feel like both of you want to, again, heal this, but it is going to take the same amount of work from the both of you, right? You both have to be on the same page. You both have to be willing to compromise, right? There's this energy here of like meeting in the middle. With the Emperor here, I feel like somebody's really trying to have control, and with the Chariot as well, right? So this is forward movement. You may be at a distance from this person. They may be in another state, in another country, or just like at a distance from you. And this does indicate forward movement. But I do feel like somebody here with the Emperor energy is really trying to control their feelings or their emotions, because the Emperor is a very controlled, very strict kind of, you know, regimented person. With the Five of Wands and the Emperor, there may be some ego or pride involved here, where somebody's really like trying to reserve their emotions, like fighting their emotions. With the Fool here, it tells me that the both of you, or one or the other, right? Somebody may be struggling more than the other, right? Somebody's struggling more than the other with respect to like having self-control. That's not for everybody. For the majority of you, I feel like you're both in the same situation where you're both, having to exercise restraint, and it's not easy because of the love that's here, because of the desire to heal this. I do feel like this is an energy like of someone that, you know, you've known for a while, you've been with for a while. With the Fool card here, I feel like you're both trying to figure out do I want to jump into this again and give it another try? Do I want to take the risk? If so, probably contemplating whether or not it's worth it to take the risk. But the Fool does talk about a new beginning. It could be that you or your person is, or both of you, are wondering whether or not you should start again this new chapter with each other, or just move forward in an entirely different direction, okay? Even though there is like this internal struggle, and I feel like, again, you're both controlling yourselves. With the Page of Swords coming out at the bottom of the deck and being that like underlying energy, the Page of Swords is a curious, nosy little sucker, right? So I feel like you're both, if you're not speaking to each other right now, if you're at a distance from each other, I do feel like you're both watching each other, right? This is being curious, this is keeping an eye out and wanting to communicate, but holding yourself back from communicating, right? Because the Page of Swords, I feel like even as you see him grabbing like the bow from the back, it's like, I feel like there hasn't been any communication, but I feel like that's not gonna be the case for much longer, okay? Because I feel like one person is struggling more than the other to keep themselves from reaching out, and I feel like they're gonna reach their breaking point, okay? Not terrible, but I definitely feel like with that Emperor energy again and that Five of Wands, like there's a struggle here, and I feel like for one of you, it has a lot to do with like pride or ego, or just, yeah, pride and ego, you know, like those are, yeah, tricky little suckers. So let's go ahead and pull for what to expect next from your person. Spirit, tell me, what can Aquarius expect next? What are the actions that Aqua can expect from their person next? What are the actions that Aqua's person is going to take in the near future? Please tell me about the actions. What can Aqua expect? The Five of Swords. Okay. What else? Okay. The Queen of Swords. So somebody here is really guarded, really reserved. I feel like somebody is blocking out their, and that is Aqua energy, again, coming out underneath the star. So I feel like somebody here is really fighting to detach from their emotions. I feel like Aqua, I feel like you, I feel like you're more, it's a struggle for you. Like it's a struggle for you to keep from reaching out, but I don't think it's as much of a struggle as it is for them, because I feel like yours is just kind of like you guarding yourself, and Spirit is also saying here, like, you know, don't overextend, you know, allow this person to come toward you, because the Queen of Swords says, yeah, that you also have to stay poised and, you know, have that sense of self-respect and integrity. While I feel like with this Five of Swords, this person is really struggling. I did get the King of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like, you know, as far as next steps, okay, the Ace of Wands did come out upright. Let me pull the last one. One more here for next steps. What can Aquarius expect from their person in the near future? Okay, we got two. The Page of Pentacles came out. I'm going to put them back in because I only want one. Even though, you know what, I'm going to keep them. I'm going to keep them. I got the Page of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. I feel like your person is very stressed out. Somebody, like I said, somebody here is very much in their heads with this Five of Swords and this Nine of Swords. They are struggling to, I don't want to say to fold, but it's like to meet in the middle. They are really conflicted about whatever it is that's going on here between the two of you. And yes, they have reserved their emotions. I feel like they're trying to, you know, separate. But again, I don't feel like it's I don't feel like they're trying to hurt you, but I do feel like there's some ego involved here. I feel like they're struggling with, again, with whatever's going on. They're really in their head. And even if they haven't communicated with you, they are thinking about you. And you are literally all that's on their mind, because I have so much of aqua energy here. With the King of Pentacles, I feel like they are trying to have a practical approach. Pentacles take a long time, so I feel like they're really struggling with, again, controlling themselves and knowing when the right time is to come in. Having come out underneath the Chariot, I feel like inside they, like that inner, that will, that desire, because the Chariot is all about like willpower, right? So I feel like this is an internal struggle that they're having with themselves. Like their heart might be saying, yeah, or, or their gut even, right? Their intuition is saying, yeah, go, move forward, reach out, offer that pentacle. But even with the pentacle, the King of Pentacles here is like, no, wait, we have to do this balance. We have to take our time. We really have to think about this before we reach out with the Ace of Wands. But the Ace of Wands is here, and this is a passionate new beginning. So if I look at the Fool and I look at the Ace of Wands, I feel like your person is really thinking about, putting into this situation, right? Now, with the Page of Pentacles again, and the King of Pentacles here, the Page of Pentacles is literally not moving. I was going to say he's the slowest moving, the Knight of Pentacles is slow, but Pentacles are slow, okay? They take time. Look at him. He's laying down in the grass, and he's playing with a sunflower, and I feel sunflowers might be significant to you, okay? They might mean something to you, they might not, but I feel like it's like, I feel like the sunflower is representative of you, because Aquarius, you are the star. So I feel like this person sees you as the star, sees you as someone who just doesn't compare to anybody else, but he's not doing anything right now. He's literally up. And if I look at this and I add this is somebody who's like up, like laying down on their bed, right? And just thinking about you and thinking about how to move forward with this connection. And the Page of Pentacles is like, it's a very, it's only a matter of time is what I'm hearing Spirit say, before they reach out to you. However, when they do reach out to you, I wouldn't expect something grand, right? Don't expect a long ass text message. I don't know who else got a reading like that. I feel like it was in the general reading that I did. Don't expect a long ass text message, getting into detail about how they're feeling or what they're thinking. Because, it's not likely that they're going to do that. It might be just like a touch base, to let you know that they're still there. You know what I mean? Even if you might feel detached from them somewhat. At the bottom of the deck, I can't help but look at this other card. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. Bottom of the deck, I have the Empress and the Two of Cups. So I do feel like, Aqua, this is a divine connection. This is something that, there's a friendship here. And, ooh, my hair just stood up. That might not be for all of you, but for many of you, there's a deep friendship here. And it almost feels like I'm hearing Spirit say, like, during this time of like no contact or minimal contact, I feel like someone here misses their best friend is what I'm hearing Spirit say. Like, I miss my best friend. Like, this connection here is like, it's two people who, it feels so peaceful, the connection. It feels so easy. And I don't mean like in a lame way. I just mean like the two people here get each other. The Empress is like, this is love. Okay, this is total and complete love. And this also tells me, Aquarius, that you need to remain in your sovereign energy, okay? If it is you who are struggling, and I feel like you're struggling as well, to reach out to this person, because the connection is so strong that you can also feel them. It's like, even though you're no contact, you're feeling like, oh, I know, like, when you know someone loves you, or when like someone cares deeply, this is love here. Even if somebody hasn't realize it. Lots of fives here. So I feel like somebody is having a challenge again, you know, really getting in touch with their emotions. This might be, you know, your person who just, you know, is someone who is not very, doesn't express their emotions easily. But I feel like this is felt with the Two of Cups here. This connection is like, this is soulmate energy. And paired with the Empress card here, I feel like, this is such a positive omen for you, because I feel like this relationship, whatever's going on here, is causing like this renewal where both of you are trying to meet in the middle. And I feel like the love is going to outweigh the challenges here. I feel like the love is going to outweigh the struggle here with the Empress card. This is, and again, with the Fool and the Ace of Wands, this tells me that there is huge potential here for this to transform and start a new cycle. And again, new love does not necessarily mean a new person. So I feel like this is not a new person. Again, this is someone who you are no contact with or in separation from. And this situation here that you're going through is going through a renewal. We do have a divine counterpart here, right? We have the Empress and we have the Emperor. I feel like you guys balance each other out so well, because Aquarius, and again, flip the roles as you see fit. I feel like one person here is very soft, very inviting, very loving, very compassionate. And the other person is very, very poised, very just, you know, someone who is very much in control of their feelings. Very, this is the prime example of the feminine and the divine feminine and the divine masculine. I feel like both of you are in your roles correctly. Like, you know your roles and you play them. And I don't mean it in a way of like acting, it's a facade. No, you know your energy, you know what your role is on this planet. And I feel like you both balance each other out perfectly. And I feel like that's something that you and your person are realizing during this time. And if not you, if you're the person who already knows this, then your person is coming to that realization of like, oh wow, this is my divine counterpart. Some of you might be dealing with somebody from a different race, okay? And yeah, and I feel like you're both having this time right now to decide and you know where you want to meet in the middle, right? Or to meet in the middle. Oh wow, this is taking a little longer. Okay, advice. Give me the advice for Aquarius. What is the advice for Aquarius right now? Advice. Should I yeah. Oh, the Tower. That's Scorpio energy. Okay. Two of Swords. Okay, so right now, I feel like with the Tower is like, and the Two of Swords, I feel like you allow, the changes are going to happen whether you or your person want them to or not. It's already changing, right? The Tower comes to disrupt a foundation, to remove the facades, to take away any illusion. And so I feel like right now somebody needs, you're being, not just somebody, but you're being asked to stay in your sovereignty and take time out for yourself. But also, let me see what's at the bottom. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. Really taking your time with this situation and allowing things to unfold naturally, okay? The Tower is a moment of like enlightenment, okay? So when the Tower strikes, the Tower is crown chakra, right? So I feel like your advice right now is to allow things to change and unfold naturally. The Two of Swords says, you know, there's not much for you to do right now. Again, this talks about not pushing, not overextending yourself, and allowing this person to come to you. Please clarify the Two of Swords here with the Tower. Yeah, the Ace of Swords came out in the reverse. So I feel like right now it's like, you know, I know you might, struggle with the urge to communicate and reach out, because Aquarians, I'm an Aquarius, we are very much the communicator. We need to speak it out. We like to be honest. So I feel like right now, the best thing for you to do is just reserve your communication, and allow this person to reach out to you when they are ready, when they have come to this realization, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we do have the 10 of Pentacles, which is a beautiful omen and a beautiful underlying energy. I do see the King of Wands. So I feel like it's not gonna, allow time to do its thing. Because I feel like somebody is very much up in their head, but I feel like they are going to go through an epiphany, just a breakthrough here, where I feel like with the Empress, the Two of Cups, the Emperor, the Star, there is lots of potential for this connection here to be healed and to move forward. So for now, Spirit is saying, stand in your power, be compassionate, be empathetic. I don't mean, be cold, because when people see the Queen of Swords, which is your energy, Aquarius, they automatically think cold bitch. And that's not the truth, right? She's got a heart. She's just learned how to protect her heart, right? Because the Queen of Swords has been through a lot. And so I feel like this is you just, having that self-respect and reserving yourself, not really, again, not doing the most. This is, if they communicate with you, you reciprocate, okay? If they want to talk, you talk. If they, so you feed off of that exchange. But again, let the person come to you. You guys, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, comment down below. Let me know how it resonated. Give me a like. It does help my channel. Share it with someone if you think they'd enjoyed this kind of content. Also, please consider subscribing. Hopefully you've already subscribed. If you're interested in connecting with me on any capacity, or having a personal reading, following me on my other social media platforms, all of that information is going to be in the description box below. I love you all so much. Peace, love, and light.